Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jake Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do it on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Yesterday, I damn near all but guaranteed a win on the NBA Play of the Day, man. Go back and listen. I told you guys. And cash on it, we did. Y'all know where we was at too, man. Them Denver chicken nuggets said with me, go stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib, man. Um, I don't know how many more times I can tell you guys, especially off a loss, going home in a revenge spot. Yeah, they was not playing with them Pelicans yesterday. Shout out to Denver chicken nuggets, man. Cash another NBA player of the day for us yesterday. If you're in my All Access Club, that was a 10-star unit play, Brody. My All Access members have been up nicely for the season. Just trying to keep them guys happy. For my regular premium guys, you had a nice day yesterday as well. We're just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. We are 12-4-2 on our NBA play of the day. Last 18, we are 37-20-4 last 61 on that NBA play of the day, man. You guys can scoop that play up today over at Pickdawgz Premium. Decent card today in the NBA. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna really like. I'm not overly in love with tonight's card in the NBA. I'm just not. We'll see. I'm gonna break down every last game right here, right now. We're gonna cook it up and try to smash it per usual. But I'm not going too crazy today. So I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including that NBA play of the day, man. We got some NFL today, so I got an NFL play of the day over there for you guys as well. Just trying to make some money on a money-making Saturday, guys. So without further ado, let's do exactly that. No graphics today. It is what it is. I'll be back with them tomorrow. I've really been on a nice little run with the graphics. Y'all got to give me some credit for that. Today, no graphics, man. They'll be back tomorrow. I promise. They'll be back tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's cook up these games. First game up, we got the Boston Celtics laying 15.5 on the Houston Rockets. It's Boston or nothing for me here. This is one of the games I was hinting at that I like, but I don't know if I'm rushing to the window to go bet the game. You feel me? It's a huge number to be laying with Boston. It's a terrible spot for Houston. I understand why the line is where it's at, and I do lean in the direction of Boston, but that's a lot of number to lay. So this is a bounce back spot at the crib for Boston. Of course, we've seen them get their doors blown off in their last one by Milwaukee out on the road. Granted, that was a bad spot for Boston on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. They come home here where they haven't lost a game all season. Rockets come in on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. Had to lead Detroit, now heading to Boston. And they barely escaped Detroit 1-2. We already know the Rockets are terrible on the road. They've been terrible on the road all season, as you know, dogs and favorites. It's Boston or nothing for me here, guys. It should be a bounce back spot at the crib for the Celtics. 15.5 is a lot of lumber to lay, but they should win that game really comfortably. I'm going to lean towards Boston laying the huge number in that one. Next game up, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks laying 6.5. I am mad at every last one of you guys. You guys yesterday should have flooded my comments with, Jay, you're delusional. Why in the hell are you taking the Atlanta Hawks, bro? So that's on me and that's on you. My only loss yesterday on the premium side was the Atlanta Hawks, bro. And I promise I'm not betting them no more, bro. I'm not doing it. I have told you guys on this jam session all year we are going to fade the Hawks. They are the gift that keeps on giving. And I went and took my ass and put money on them yesterday. And they just... Short, sweet, simple. I like the Wizards here, plus the points. Maybe even sprinkle on the money line. I'm done with the Hawks. Stick a fork in the Atlanta Hawks, man. They're a poverty franchise. They're done. And they're on the cusp of a blow up here really soon. Next game up, we got the Knicks and the Grizzlies. I lean towards Memphis in this basketball game. They're at home. Knicks have been playing well. I was at the Knicks last game that they did lose against the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson is game time decision here. Even if he plays, I think the Knicks win. I don't know if they cover. You feel me? I just don't like fading Memphis in Memphis very often. I'm well aware that Memphis is on the back end of a back to back, and they failed to cover yesterday. But gut feeling, I like the Grizzlies in that one. Next game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks at the crib, laying 11.5 on the Golden State Warriors. Warriors got off the snide yesterday. Finally got a dub. They beat Chi-Town in Chi-Town. Clay had a nice game. He had 30 ball. Shout out Clay. I lean to the Warriors getting points in this one. I know we just saw Milwaukee blow the doors off of Boston. Remember, though, it was a bad spot for Boston, and that's my story. That game was a terrible spot for the Celtics and just a really good spot for Milwaukee to get right at home. The spot was so good for Milwaukee. I had Milwaukee in that game against Boston. That's how good the spot was. Y'all guys know what's up, and we know what's up here. I'm not laying 11.5 at the crib with Milwaukee, even off the huge blowout win. Give me Golden State. Give me Golden State. I've been on Golden State a ton here recently, and at least I cashed last night. Let's see if I can get back to back. See if I can get back to back. Back to back on the road with the Warriors sounds insane trying to take them here, but home hasn't really been that kind for them. So maybe the road is a better test for them, bro. 11.5, I'm just not looking to lay with Milwaukee on good to decent teams. I'm just not looking to do that. They haven't been a great ATS team this far this season. I know they blew out the Celtics in their last one, but I'm not laying 11.5 in that game. Give me Golden State. Next game up, I am laying 11.5 here because this team has respected coin at a pretty huge number. It's our favorite money-making team, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, man. The problem is they're laying 11.5 on the Magic, the second best ATS team in the NBA. The thing is though, the Thunder Buddies are playing much better basketball. Like the Thunder Buddies have arguably been the second best team in the NBA behind the Celtics, in my opinion. And I think the perception of them is they're still an up and coming team. I don't know what else they really have to do to suggest to the betting public that they're legit. The books have started to respect them. They're 11.5 point favorites here in this game. But I still think it's for good reason. I'm laying it here, man. I can't get off of them. We've been on them for 2 years. We've been cashing like no other on them. There's a reason we call them our favorite money-making team, man. Thunder Buddies for life. I'm on Oklahoma City here in this one, man. Back end of a back-to-back for Orlando, leaving Miami, now heading to Oklahoma City. Lost to Miami yesterday. Yeah. So Oklahoma City style spot. Still some injury concerns for Orlando. There's a possibility it could be getting healthy here, but I doubt it. I see everybody game time decision. I'll tweet out later today. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll tweet out later today this injury news. But Wagner, Harris, Isaac, and Wendell Carter Jr. all are game time decision. I want to see what's up with them boys, but 9 times out of 10, it's Thunder Buddies for life. Next game up, we got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, laying 2.5 at the crib. I lean towards my Mavs in this basketball game. Our injury report is a mile long. No Luka Doncic. Kleber might be back, but I don't know. Even if he is back, it's not much. He's been out for most of the season. Exum out, Grant Williams game time decision, and Josh Green game time decision. I'm expecting Green and Grant Williams to play. The season series between these two teams is tied. The Pelicans won the last one. The Mavs won the first one. The Pelicans are on a back end of a back-to-back. Left Denver last night, now heading to Dallas, leaving the elevation. This is their 5th road game in their last 6 games. It's just a bad spot for the Pelicans. There's a reason why my Mavs are favored in this basketball game, even without Luka Doncic. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible spot for the Pelicans. My Mavs, low-key rolling, bro. They won 4 of their last 5. I get it. It's not the best competition, but they have been playing some decent basketball here recently. This is their 6th straight home game, so they're really comfortable at home, at the crib. Taking the Mavs here, laying the points. Kyrie Irving and Tim Hardaway Jr. was active last game. Remember, I was right behind the bench, so I was in the building to see it happen, bro. Them boys was hoping. I think they can keep the momentum rolling forward. I'm taking the Mavs in Dallas here in that one. Next game up, we got the Spurs and the Bulls. Bulls laying 8.5 on San Antonio. Chicago has won both meetings this season, 121-112 and 114-95. Probably not betting this game. If I were to, I lean towards San Antonio. They put two good games back to back. Maybe some momentum carries forward, and they can do it for three. So a small lean towards San Antonio. I'm not overly in love with this game. Yes, the Bulls have won both meetings fairly comfortably this year, but in a bounce back double revenge spot at home at the crib, I could kind of see it going there for San Antonio. I don't really want any parts of Charlotte. I mean, not Charlotte, Chicago on the road. Is you know what I mean? I'm not betting this game, guys. I'm not betting it. I'm not betting it. But I lean towards San Antonio. And last game of the night, they got the Lake Show Lakers favored over the Utah Jazz in Utah. That is disrespectful. It's just flat out disrespectful. I'm on the Jazz. Would I be surprised if the Lakers won this game? No, but the line is just disrespectful, bro. The Jazz be hooping in Utah. Yes, they're on the back end of a back-to-back, but they didn't travel. They're still in Utah. We saw them get the money for us last night as they cashed. They are still currently the best home ATS team in basketball. What I saw from the Lakers in that game against the Suns was really discouraging. Really, really discouraging. Expecting them to go up into Utah and win the basketball game is kind of insane to me. It is. If this game was in Los Angeles, I would understand it, and I would take the Lakers. We know the Jazz on the road are terrible. But at home in Utah, for your pocketbook, there's no team better in the NBA than Utah. And getting them at home in this spot against the most overvalued team in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers, we're getting great value here at home because it's the Lakers. We're getting great value. Sign me up on the Utah Jazz, man. Hey, that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long, man. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including that NBA Player of the Day, man. We bounced back on it last night, and we look to keep the momentum rolling forward and cash on it again today. We are 12-4-2, last 18 on that NBA play, 12-4-2, and we are 37-20-4, last 61 on that NBA Player of the Day, man. You guys can scoop that play up today. Let's make some money over at Pick Dawgz Premium. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. I really, really do. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'm out of here, man. Let's make some money on a Saturday. See you guys soon. Peace.